After spending years in the spotlight as the Beatles became one of the most celebrated rock bands in history, John Lennon once admitted that the period following the group's breakup was the most fulfilling time of his life. Recently, his son Sean Ono Lennon offered clarification regarding those remarks made decades earlier. Having risen to global superstardom in the 1960s, the Beatles were widely regarded as the greatest musical phenomenon of their era. But their collaboration effectively ended in the early 1970s when Paul McCartney left the band. During his solo years in the United States, alongside his wife Yoko Ono, Lennon appeared at Madison Square Garden in 1972 for the one-to-one benefit concerts, which were organized in support of children with disabilities. After those performances, he expressed that the shows had been the most enjoyable musical experience he had since his early days performing at the Cavern Club or in Hamburg. While speaking with Sean on BBC Radio 6 Music on Thursday, September 25th, host Chris Hawkins asked whether such a statement suggested that Lennon had lost his passion for music after the Madison Square Garden concerts. Sean replied that the idea was somewhat misleading, explaining that his father's comments were less about music itself and more about stepping away from a particular kind of fame. He elaborated by saying that John had grown disenchanted with the machinery of the pop industry. Although Lennon had always been rebellious within that system, he still resented the pressure of having to remain a Beatle and ultimately wished to move beyond that identity. Known for his sharp critiques, Lennon was frequently the most outspoken member of the group, both inside the studio and in public, often expressing negative opinions about the Beatles' output even after their split. At one point, he even confided to producer George Martin, often regarded as the fifth Beatle, that he was dissatisfied with the band's songs and entertained an unusual wish regarding their catalog.